The thing about marriage, there are going to be miscommunications, misunderstandings. So right now you guys are missing the point. This is what it's all about. So buckle up.
And deal with it.
Amen.
Welcome to Cliff Alerts. Today we're going to be talking about Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Married at First Sight, season number 15, episode number 8.
So Alexis and Justin
Yes.
is having a continuation of that beef that they had last week.
Yeah, surrounding the dog biting.
The dog biting.
Biting,
Evidently, Newton has not been feeling well. He has been throwing up, and
Vomiting blood.
Justin did not share that with Alexis. And
Don't know why he wouldn't. Don't understand why he wouldn't say, well, okay, hey, look, I've noticed that Newton is vomiting blood and all that, so, I just wanted you to be aware, and we need to do
It
something
could
about
be a number of things. Could be he is having an infection. Could be the medication is too strong for him. But the dog needs to go back to the vet.
Right, but that was mistake number 1 for not even saying anything about it. Mistake number 2, as far as I'm concerned, is not telling his wife about her dog.
I don't know if the dog is throwing up and vomiting blood. That may be something serious that a vet needs to figure out.
Yeah.
And they're not telling her. Oh yeah.
Well,
looking for trouble.
like I said, Alexis tells Amber that they love each other, right?
Yeah.
But the way she admitted it didn't sound too convincing.
That didn't sound like a definitive.
Heartfelt.
Told him that, and then she pulled it up. You'll trust him.
Right.
So it's like, took away everything she just said.
Right. It kind of counteracted everything she just said. But Amber did offer some advice to protect her heart.
Yeah, but that's what Alexis is all about.
Of course. Of course.
So,
right in her wheelhouse, basically.
Absolutely. Just reminding her of the mantra that she heard before.
Yeah, Alexis says she's got reservations, and I understand that and all, but she also says that she has a fear of commitment and that she can talk herself out of a good situation.
Well, that's always been an issue. Remember, she was having a meltdown when she was about to get married. The dog can't bite her dog.
Right.
Her dog is vomiting and is sick, and he does not tell her that.
Totally agreed. I don't know what he was thinking.
That's
like you said, mouth starter, right?
I wouldn't trust him either.
Right. But Amber does kind of, offer a bit of advice to Alexis and says, hey, look, pay attention to what it is that he's saying and what he's showing, but also give him the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
I don't know if Alexis is in a place and/or space where she can do that realistically.
She's a little exacting.
Mm-hmm.
If he tells her something, that's what she's running with.
Right.
So she leaves no room for error, and if there is an error, then you're trying to deceive her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not gonna trust you.
Right. And on day 14, it seems like the beef continued.
Yeah, it's just a continuation.
Yeah.
They're in the kitchen. They start off arguing. When she finds out the dog was sick, they take it into the bedroom. She says she is done. Justin said, you're always saying that you're done. You always want to leave. And she said, I'm just saying I'm done because I'm finished with this conversation. Alexis, she's at the candy store trying to prepare for her friends for this party.
Now she's basically saying that she and Justin are not in a good place, a good space right now. It's not happening right now.
Right. All of a sudden, Justin shows up at the candy shop. Right.
Mm-hmm.
They sit down, and what do? Get into another argument.
Continuation.
It's a continuation of an argument.
And they tried, but it quickly, kind of escalated into, old stuff.
She tells him that, hey, you do what you want to do, and she walks off. She tells the producers to unmic her.
Yeah.
And she's out.
Yeah.
Then we see them in their apartment. A chill has gone across Jerusalem. she's
Wow,
cooking.
really like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's cooking and he is.
Party.
You could hear a pin drop on cotton.
Yeah, it was the air.
It was
The environment was thick,
what
yo. It was thick.
and chilly.
Yeah. It was.
So finally, the friends came through,
Mm-hmm.
and finally, people were getting together,
Right.
introducing her friends,
Right, and
and
then
they got their plates situated,
yeah,
and then all of a sudden, what does Alexis do?
why on earth does she use this opportunity, y'all, to reveal that they've had some bad fights and to bring the friends and their guests, the family members, whomever, into that business? I don't understand that. I mean, I just think that she just really just did not exercise any good judgment.
Alexis goes on the balcony with Justin's two friends. The dude explained that, sometimes men don't reveal everything,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes they forget, and then they bring out part two.
I think it has to do with how men are wired. It's not necessarily deceptive. It's just how men are wired to think and how they communicate and or convey their thinking at that point in time.
Right. And because she's exacting, she will take the first part
Mm-hmm.
and run with it. And if she gets a hold of another part, she'll think, okay, he's trying to hide something.
Mm-hmm. And manipulate the situation, right?
Right. So the only thing I think Justin does to manipulate
Mm-hmm.
the situation,
It's the crying part.
those
The
tears.
tears.
That shuts everything down. That sucks all the energy from the room.
And like you said, because they were beefing with one another. They had he was in a different mindset and different mode altogether.
Justin met with her friends, and they were telling him that he needed to be more communicative with her.
Yes.
She likes a whole lot of information,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how he's gonna do that because of who he is. But he said he's gonna try because he doesn't want their marriage to break apart.
Exactly. He wants their marriage to last, and that he's going to make the effort because he wants it to last.
Right. So when they meet up with the other couples, Alexis
Mm-hmm.
still talks about what happened and the dog situation, and that they were not feeling each other, and she did not trust them.
Mm-hmm.
And the women were amazed that she would come from where she was with telling him that she loved him
Mm-hmm.
to this position right
Yeah.
now. Justin was telling the guys that the incident with the dog,
Mm-hmm.
and he admitted that they had not had sex, and it was not because he didn't want it, but she decided that's not what she wanted to do. It was, I guess when it happens, the explosion is gonna be a real thing. But
He didn't need to instigate like that.
he was surprised that now that
They're back.
they're back,
Mm-hmm.
that they had not done it, and he
But-
thinks something strange is going on.
Well, they're like I said, they're beefing. So when that upset and that environment is not what it could be, then other things are impacted, right?
Yeah, but I too think it's strange they have not had sex.
Yeah, I agree with you about that.
Did
But
they both say they loved each other?
yes, I agree. Oh, but you know what? One thing she did do that I thought was inappropriate again, and it was kind of like one of these little snarky remarks. She did say that Justin had a wet dream the other night or something like that. Do you remember hearing that?
No, I think I came in at the end of that.
Yeah, it was.
She said he had a wet dream?
Yeah, it was just like I think when she was talking with or kikiing with the girls, but I'm just like women talk, but you don't do that.
You don't tell each other that the
Right.
man had a wet dream.
Right.
I've never been in a conversation with another woman,
Right.
and she's talking about a man having a wet dream.
Yeah, it was.
That's out of bounds.
I agree, and that's what I'm talking about when I say, Alexis needs to practice the discretion that she uses in what she reveals about her marital, information.
The first 2 years of marriage is no joke.
Well,
It could be it could be a situation.
Well, damn, 2 years. What about the 2 weeks they have in these situations? That 2 weeks,
I don't know. I don't know.
you know?
This to me is the hard part.
Yes.
Getting ready to learn each other and what you know about the other, and deciding what is worth an argument or not, and resolving stuff quickly, and moving on and moving on and moving on, and practicing forgiving and moving on. It's work. It's a skill set.
No question about it, but it doesn't seem like either one of them at this point in time are willing enough to to say, hey, look, we need to smash all this. We need to move on together and put this in the rear view and keep rolling.
And what I don't see, that I find strange, is you don't see these people enjoying each other.
Right. Right, like they did when they were on their honeymoon.
Yeah, you don't see, even as newlyweds, you going out, you going to dinner, you having fun, you
Yes.
kicking back, you
Yes.
watching stuff,
Right.
you finding each other funny or what have you, you're playful with each other.
Like,
You don't see any of that.
yeah, Pastor Roberson said, you gotta learn
Learn the
to
other
be
person.
married. Yeah, to be
Learn
married.
to be married.
Right, and it just didn't seem like they're being too successful at that at this point. At this point
Or
in the
maybe the
relationship.
camera is not showing it, but we certainly not seeing
Right,
it.
I'm not feeling it.
All we see is the conflict coming.
Right, right.
And between the conflict, there are some, I would hope, some happy times.
I would like to think so too, but it just didn't seem like that's the focus for either party right now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. It's the missing ingredient. Learning how to laugh.
One of the missing ingredients. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Anywho, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for hanging with us, and we'll see you in the next bit.
See y'all. Thanks.
Laugh as often as you can.
Yeah, and if y'all got upset and issues with each other, work it out and move on. Leave it in the past. Leave it in the rearview mirror, because you can't drive forward looking in the rearview mirror.
Or if the person is angry with you when they go to sleep, do toothpaste.
Huh?
Like when you were camping when you were kids,
Okay.
and the person fell asleep, somebody fell asleep, and you take toothpaste and you put that on their face.
Oh, that must have been part of your alien activities as a kid.
Why you gotta say like?
Smear toothpaste on somebody's face when they sleep?
Yes.
That's alien behavior.
No, it's not.
It is.
And no, it's not. Or wet their clothes and then put it back in the drawer.
Y'all see she revealing all the little tactics that she used to use to piss people off and get people upset.
It was funny.
Not to them. Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, exactly. Told y'all. Alien behavior 101.